in the last class we had studied in the vocabulary part 1, we have studied why vocabulary is important for us, and also why is it necessary to improve our vocabulary, and also we have studied some ways of improving the vocabulary. Okay, out of which we have listed nearly 4 important ways how you enhance or improve your vocabulary. The first one was looking at a dictionary, that means by using a dictionary. And the second was knowing the roots of a word and its suffixes and prefixes. And the last one I told you is one word substitutes. Okay, these are 4 important things that help you to improve your vocabulary. So the first one we have completed in that how to use a dictionary. First we have read about the features of a dictionary. So what are the features of a good dictionary? So I will recall it for you once again. So a good dictionary has a meaning of a word, and also it lists multiple meanings. That's very important. It should list multiple meanings of a word. And we took the example of iron. Then it is always put in alphabetical order. It gives you the spelling also, spelling of that word, various spellings, spellings used in UK, in then US, like that. So various spellings that are used, that is also given. And the other is pronunciation. Phonetic transcription is also given for those words, and along with phonetic transcription, various phonetics transcriptions used at various places, that is IPA. Okay, it's International Phonetic Organization Association, sorry. So then that one, the transcription, that is the pronunciation used in UK, the pronunciation used in Great Britain. So in this way, various pronunciation of various parts, major parts you can say. Then it also gives you the word stress, where to stress the word. And in this semester we have a separate chapter for word stress, so that's why I'm not focusing on that, and we will deal in detail in that chapter about word stress. But here you must know that word stress is something, an extra force, okay, on the word. That's enough for you at this juncture. And the usage of the words in a sentences, there they will show you the usage, how to use the word in sentences, okay, and that helps you to use it later on. Okay, that stands as an example for you, and whether it is countable, uncountable, in that way also. If it is a noun, they give you. And the most important thing is synonyms. So a good dictionary always lists its synonyms and also the antonyms, both, because if we know the synonyms and antonyms, we will be very near to the meaning of the word. Okay, and also it improves the vocabulary. Then collocations, the most important part I told you was collocations. And in that class we have listed some of the good dictionaries. Okay, 4 we have listed it. So those are, so I told you to have a dictionary in the last class, and I hope today take a dictionary with you. I'll give 1 minute time. If you have a dictionary, and if you don't have a dictionary in a physical form, you can have a digital dictionary also. Every one of you have a smartphone or on the computers, you can open it. If you have a smartphone, you can download an offline dictionary, or else you can do it on your computers. So everyone has a dictionary, no doubt. So now take a good dictionary and be ready, because I feel exercises on the dictionary are very important, because it is the basics for our learning the language. So that's why for this, especially for this, I have designed exercise for you. So we both will do the exercises, because you will get the practice. Unless you practice, you won't be able to I feel that you won't be able to look at the dictionary. So along with me, practice makes man perfect. So that's why let's practice with the dictionary today. Please open your dictionaries, whichever you have. So now before going to the dictionary, looking into the dictionary, first I told you that the words are listed in the alphabetical order. Now let's have an exercise on this. Do the exercise. Arrange the following words in alphabetical order. List the words in alphabetical order. I'll give you some time. Okay. Just look, don't write the words, look at them and list them in the alphabetical order in your notebooks. Okay, I hope you have done the exercise. Let's go for the answers. See, I have written the answers here. First, check how many of you have written the correct answers. How many of the answers are correct? Then I will explain you. Okay, let's look at the first one. First, I will give you the question. Here is the question. Part, iron, zoom, and the last is doctor. So if you look at, when you are writing, look at the alphabet. Okay, so A, B, C, D. D is the first one. So we are writing the word that comes with D. So we have written D as the first word. Then E, F, G, H, I. With I, the word is iron listed here. So after doctor, we wrote the word iron. Then part, and then zoo. So read the alphabet. Read the letters of the English alphabet before doing this exercise. It is better for you. Now the second one. Look at the one. So there are two words with A. Okay, analysis and annotate. It is in the last. Okay, the last word, analysis and annotate. So when you read A, B, C, D, E, A is the first, but we have two words listed here for the letter A. Okay, so then look at the second letter, annotate and analysis. AN, here is also in the annotate AN and in analysis AN. AN are same. Now look at the third letter in analysis and annotate. So here you find the difference, ANA and in annotate ANN. So look at the third letter, which letter comes first, A or N? ANA, A or ANN? N. So here it is A and there it is N. So the third letter A in the first analysis, the third letter A comes first when compared to ANN OTAT annotate, the N in third letter, N in the annotate. So that's why we write analysis first, then the second word that comes is annotate, then is success, no doubt, and then Xerox. In the same way, we go to the third one, that is bird. Bird is A, B, C, D. The B is the first letter that comes in the series, so we are writing bird first, then C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. O is the second one, second letter. Okay, so that's why the second word is order, bird. Then our answer is order. And now think of speech and spell. SP, SP. The first two letters are same. So that's why we are looking at the third letter. Here even the third letter is same. SPE and SPE. So that's why we will look at the fourth letter. So fourth letter is E in speech and L in spell. So take E and L, compare E and L. Which come first? E comes first in the alphabetical order. So that's why we have written speech as the third word and spell as the fourth word. So in the same way, here now come to the next one, pageant, page, pigeon, pageant and palette. So here PA, there are three words. Okay, all belong to P, so no doubt. Now second letter we are looking at PA. Okay, all are PAs. Then after that G, the third letter is G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, L comes late, so don't think of palette. Now PAG and PAG in page and pageant. So we will go for the fourth word. So fourth words are also same, PAGE page and PAGEANT pageant. So between these two, which word comes first in a dictionary? Page comes first, because after page there is no letter. Okay, that's why this comes first and pageant comes next to page. Then pigeon and then page, pageant, palette and pigeon. So that's one. Now next, this is very easy, dictionary. Okay, and English adjective and adverb. This is our question. So which come first? Adjective comes first, then adverb, then dictionary, then English. So here we have noted the answers. That's our explanation. Now come to something different. Write the parts of speech for the following words. Now you can open your dictionaries and list those words. Okay, and write down the parts of speech for those words. Now we will look at these words. Okay, I think you have gone through the dictionary, or else whether you want to take time. It's very easy for a just you can type it and you can know what part of word is it. So I hope it's over. Now look at the answers. I will explain you later. Okay, zoology is a noun. Okay, it's a name of a discipline. Okay, so that's why it's a noun. Then premium is an adjective. Okay, it's no need, I think no need of explanation, because my clothes are of premium quality. That means of super quality. Okay, so premium means very good in quality, of high standards. So that's why it is an adjective. Now there is a question with this third one, train. It is used as a noun and also as a verb. How? Now think. Train. I train the students. Okay, I train the students in swimming. Let's take swimming. I train the students in swimming. So I is noun here. Okay, the subject, and train is an action. It's doing. It's a verb here. It is used as a verb here. And you know, the train is coming. The train is coming. The train here is a noun. So one is verb, one is noun. So the train is coming is noun, and I train the students in swimming. So here train is used as a verb. So that's why it belongs to, it can be used as a noun as well as a verb. Now the next is simultaneous. It's an adjective. Okay. Then question. So here also we have two words. Okay, noun and verb. So question is used as a noun as well as a verb. So there are many words that can be used as nouns and that can be used as verbs. So here we will frame a sentence. The questions are good. The questions are good. So here it is a noun. The question is noun here. It is the subject of the sentence and it is a noun here. What are good? The questions are good. We are speaking about the questions. They are the subject of the sentence and it is a noun here. He questions me. He questions me. Here it is a verb. Okay. Questioning is some action. Okay. So he questions me. He is questioning me. So here it is doing the work of a verb. So that's why it can be used as a noun. It can be used as a verb. So this you must know from a dictionary. And Xerox. This is a very common word, no? These days we Xerox. This is a word that always on our tongue in the classroom, because we need to make a textbook as Xerox. If somebody gives a notes, a Xerox copy, because we are bored of writing. So Xerox. So it can be used as a noun as well as a verb. I'll give you example for it. The Xerox machine. Okay, it's a machine here. Xerox is Xerox machine. So the Xerox is not working well. Here it means the machine, the Xerox machine. Okay, the Xerox is not working well. And he is Xeroxing a document. Okay, he is Xeroxing a document. He Xeroxed a document. It's better. This is good. He Xeroxed a document. So here it is a verb here. Okay, that means he is doing the action of Xerox. So that's why it's a verb here. Now let's take the another word, joke. It's a noun as well as a verb. Noun. How it's a noun? The jokes are good, or his jokes are good. Okay, his jokes. So jokes here is the subject of the sentence. Jokes are good. So that's why it's a noun here. We are speaking about the jokes. So that's why it's a noun here. He is joking. He is joking. It's a verb here. He jokes. It's a verb here. Who is joking? He. He jokes. Who jokes? He jokes. So that's why there it's a verb. Loudly. As you know, it's an adverb. He is speaking loudly. How is he speaking? Loudly. Observe. It's a verb. Verb. He observes me. Okay. That's why it's a verb here. Now, in this way, a word can have two parts of speech. So that's why it is better for you to know the different parts of speech so that you can use it in multiple ways. And the next important thing is write the phonetic transcription and pronounce these words. In the first year, we had a chapter on phonetics. Okay, we have learned something. So we can read the phonetic transcription as of now. So that's why now you look in your dictionaries how is the phonetic transcription of these words and try to pronounce them. Okay, try to pronounce them. Now let us look at the pronunciation of these words, phonetic script and the pronunciation of these words. This is the phonetic script which I found. Okay. The first one is RENDEZOUS. So it is pronounced as rendezvous, ZVOUS, Zuas, something not like that, but everything goes silent and it is rendezvous. It's oo in the end, rendezvous. That's enough. So you need to know the pronunciation also. Then this is the next is DEBRIS. It's rendezvous means meeting, don't get confused. Okay. The next is debris, DEBRI, debris. S is silent there. You won't find the sound of S in the transcription. Okay, debris, that's it. And the next is SCHEDULE, schedule. No, it is not schedule, but Americans pronounce it as schedule, but it is schedule. The next is C, QUEUE. This is the most often used words in the list of the words I have given. Queue, we stand in a queue, that's the queue. So but most of the people don't know the meaning of, don't know the spelling of this queue, QUEUE. They simply think it as queue, but this is the spelling of queue, which we stand. It is pronounced as queue. And the next is subtle. Okay, it is subtle. Look at the pronunciation here. Subtle, right? B is silent here. And then ISLAND. It's island. Generally ISLAND. The new people who don't know the pronunciation, they think is Island. It is thought like this if you look at the spelling, but the pronunciation is island. Then chemistry, CHE we think as che, but it's not like that. It is chemistry. So see the pronunciation. So when you look at a word, you must compulsorily look at its pronunciation. Otherwise, something differently may be conveyed. Okay. So that's why always look at the pronunciation and try to pronounce the words. And in computers and in digital dictionaries in your phone, the pronunciation, if you click on the microphone symbol and the speaker like thing symbol, you can hear the pronunciation. It is not like in the olden days when we have studied. We don't know what was phonetic transcription, and we had to do a lot of exercise to even dictionaries were rare at homes. So that was our struggle. But for you it's very easy. You can just click on it and you can hear the pronunciation and you can pronounce it. Okay, that's very easy for you. And now this is something I would like to make you know. So before doing this exercise, here we have two lists of words, one on the left side, another word on the right side. So in the first row, there is a minor difference between these two words, though they are similar, but there is a difference in their meaning. So identify the difference between the meaning in those two words and note down. You take your own time, at least you take 5 minutes time and note down the difference and identify what is the difference in those words. Now let us look at these meanings. Discover and invent. See, we use the word discover for such findings which are already existing in this world, and invent for those which are created by man, that are not already exist in the world but created by man. Invent. Okay, that is the word invent. In discover, they are in the world and we found out. For invent, they are not in the world at that point of time, and they were created by man. So let us take one example. Robert Hooke discovered a cell. A cell, you know, our body cells, that cell I am implying here. Robert Hooke discovered a cell. They were already there. Cells were present in the human beings, in the plants, okay, all living beings. So what was there, he brought to the light of the people. So that's why it is a discovery. So Jailbread invented television. So television was not there before Jailbread. He did some exercise, he joined something, and he brought a new idea, new piece, a new creation into this world. So that's why it is invent. So this is the difference. Okay. And then mend and repair. These are also often confused words. Mend is also repairing, but we use this term for torn, broken, defaced or decayed things. We mend the clothes. They are torn, no? Worn out clothes. So we mend the clothes, we mend the shoes. For leather also, leather items also we use mend, because they are torn or worn or they are broken. We mend the shoes, we mend the clothes. So in that way we use. But repair is used for a damaged condition of a machine, and in this case it can be taken repair. That means pairing of something already that is not in working. Okay, we use the word repair. So especially for the technological devices, when one part is broken, we use the word repair. Okay, and for repairing it needs some professional exercise. Okay, I will repair my phone. Nobody can't repair it. It needs some professionalism for repairing such kind of things. Whereas for mending, no need of professionalism. If you mend the clothes, you can take anybody. A person who sees once can do it. He can stitch the clothes. Here there is no acute professionalism in case of mend. This is also one point you need to remember. And borrow. Borrow means take money. Lend means to give money. Okay, it may be on interest, it may be something. Giving money is lending for some time, and again you are taking back. Okay, steal and rob. Now come to this one, steal and rob. Steal is something taking without the notice of others. Okay, taking secretly. Here in steal it means taking secretly without the notice of that person, that is stealing. Whereas rob is something by a violent takeover. Okay, you are taking something by violence. So here rob is an violent behavior. Here we are in stealing, unknowingly we are taking. The person doesn't know that we are taking. So that is stealing. Robbing, violently we are taking charge of something. The bank is robbed. Okay. He robbed a lot of money from the bank. So in that way we can use there. Now the next is moment and moment. So what is moment? It relates to time, a small fraction of time. I paused for a moment. Okay, for a short period of time I paused. So that is that relates to time. M-O-M-T, moment relates to time. Whereas movement, it relates to locomotion. It is moving from one place to another. Moving an object, changing the position of the object is movement. Okay, so this movement, M-O-M-E-N-T, relates to time, a small fraction of time, and here movement is the change in position of something. It can be an object, it can be a person, it can be animal, anything. Okay. Now let us look at another set of words. One is hear. Okay, H-E-A-R, hear. I think you all know hear, L-I-S-T-E-N, listen. Hear is something biological. Okay, we won't, it's here is unknowingly, without any comprehension, going to the ears. That is hear. I am working on the table. My fan is running overhead and I can hear the voice of my fan. I hear it's coming to my ears and there is no need of any kind of comprehension how the fan is running, what is going on with the fan, the sound is going on. That is hear. Whereas listen, you are listening to my lecture. You are listening and a kind of comprehension, understanding is going in your mind. Your mind is processing what you hear. At that time we use the word listen. So generally we listen to a class, we listen to a lecture, we listen to somebody's speech, we listen to audience, we listen to a lecture, we listen if somebody speaks. So this is something like listen. And there is another word like need and want. Okay, need is for the survival. It is the basic requirement. Okay, that is required. I need a phone to give a lecture. Okay, if there is no phone, I may not be able to give a lecture. I need a computer. This for online teaching I am saying. I need a computer for online, for taking an online lecture. So that is the need. If it is not there, I can't do that work. So that is a need. And wish means it is just a desire. Okay, so let us take the example with one example very clearly. I need a phone or I need a computer. Phone, let's take the example phone. I need a phone to give an online lecture. So the phone can be anything. Okay, a smartphone is enough. Of which company, of which shape, whatever the memory is, it doesn't matter. It will solve my purpose. Okay, so it is a basic requirement. But at this point of time, now I have a phone with some let's take 8 GB memory. Okay, that's a very small phone. But I want something more. That I want a phone of 64 GB or 120 GB memory card, internal memory. So here a 8 GB can solve my purpose. Okay, it can solve my purpose. But still I want something more. That is my desire. Okay, more than needed. Okay, that is my desire and that is my want. I want a 64 GB phone. Okay, I need a smartphone for giving a lecture. I want a 64 GB internal memory smartphone. So that is the difference between need and want. Now there are two words, steal and steal. Steal is something, already we have come across this word. Steal is taking something unknowingly. Okay, STEEL, steel is our metal, stainless steel, some what our utensils are made of. Okay, older and elder. Older relates to age. Okay, that is growing old, and elder relates to advancement of age. A 5-year child can be elder than a 3-year child, but a 5-year child is not older. Okay, now I think you have understood. Elder is something advanced in age when compared to someone. And older can describe things and people. Okay, the word older. My house is older than his house. So it can describe things and well as people. He is older than my uncle. Okay, but when it comes to elder, it is used only for people. That you must remember. And the next is house and home. This is also very important. There is a lot of confusion when people use this word house and home. The word house is used to talk about a building made for people or family to live in. So when we are talking about the building, we are using the word house. My house is blue one. I own a house. I want to buy a house. There are 5 houses in my street. My house is damaged. So this is only when we are talking about the building. But when you use the word home, you want to talk about the familiar place and a person or family lives in. So here the family is also included in the word home. He welcomed the visitors into his home. So here the family is involved. So that's why we are using the word home here. The couple, here see, couple means the family living in it. The couple purchased insurance for their new house. Okay, that's it. And lane and line. Lane is the narrow street. The narrow street is called lane. There are many lanes, small lanes in my village. Line is something standing in a line. Okay, standing one after the other. That is line. And these are also most oftenly confused words. Okay, what are they? Those refuse and deny. Refuse means not to accept. Okay, we are not accepting something. But when it comes to deny, it means not to allow and say that something is not true. In these two connections, in these two ways, we use the word deny. Refuse is reject. Okay, and the opposite word is accept, no doubt about it. But when it comes to deny, it means not to allow. I wanted to attend the party, but I was denied. I wanted to go, but I was not allowed. Okay, I was not allowed. So here we use the word deny. I denied taking money. Okay, so here say that something is not true. Okay, so in this connection also we use the word deny. Advise. Advise is a verb. ADVICE is a noun. The first is a verb and the second is a noun. Now next another word, cost and price. Cost is something, the expense incurred for making the product. Okay, the expenses to create the product, to produce the product, we need to put some money. That capital you can say, not capital, but all the expenses involved in creating that product, in producing that product, that is the cost. And price is this amount a customer is paying to you. So let us take one example. I want to buy a wristwatch. Okay, the price of the wristwatch is 1000 rupees. This is the example I am giving to you. The price of the wristwatch is 1000 rupees. I went to the shop. I paid 1000 rupees. Okay, the price is 1000 rupees. What I am paying, the customer paying, is the price. For what cost it is sold is the price. But to make the watch, to manufacture that watch, the company for every watch, no, when it is manufacturing the watches, for every watch, the cost is 750 rupees, the production cost. So that is the cost of the watch. To manufacture a watch, it is taking some amount of money, some amount of money or some expenditure is laid on it and it is put into it. So that expenditure to manufacture is cost. So cost plus profit is price. This is one simple logic. Drown and sink. Drown is used for living objects. The man is drowned. Whereas sink is used for non-living things. The boat sank in the water. Okay, that's very easy. Now let us look at these collocations. Okay, so I already told you what are collocations. So it's a natural combination of words. It's a natural combination of words. Now look at this. You can make a quick look and quick glance and you can make a combination. Just take 1 minute. Okay, now let us look at the answers. It is make a mistake. Okay, let's do here itself. Okay, right? It's make a mistake. No, we won't say held a mistake, commencement of a mistake, break a mistake, like that. It's not, it doesn't collocate. Even we won't use the word do a mistake. It is making a mistake. So make collocates with mistake. Held a meeting. We won't say conducted a meeting. It's rarely used. Actually, held a meeting is better. Started a meeting, took a meeting. Okay, we won't say took a meeting, but we say held a meeting. Commencement of examinations. The examinations commenced. Okay, commencement of examinations. Break the silence. Okay, breaking the silence. If something is disturbed, we say break the silence. If silence is broken, silence, when disturbance comes into the silence, we say silence is broken. So break the silence. Save time. We won't say collect time. In such way we won't use the words. It is saving time. Then keep a record. Keep record of something. We won't say put record of something. Keep record means keeping that something safe for a long time. That is keeping record. So these are some collocations for you, and so I felt that it is very important for you to go through this dictionary. That's why I have taken a special session, and let's end up here. Thank you.